Big O and I'm about to vent. I was like, nah. But then the hair fell on my lap. You know, I was just like, you know what? Let me use my popularity to get rid of sell the hair. And that's what I ended up being. You know, especially the Nicki Minaj post and doing the Trina, bringing Trina to Brooklyn as well. You know, those two in itself helped me get the female following. You know,
wait, which part? So like, just bringing them out to the parties,
but
it helped you get like
Nicki Minaj, and she probably won't even realize it. She probably helped me out the best and put me as far as selling the hair. You know, doing an event with her, even though it wasn't a success, it was more so a success for my brand now, for me as a person. This is before it became Big O Bundles. You know, she helped me out when she pushed that, and I think like maybe about a year later, from getting all of that following because she's more so from Queens. I just was, you know,
so just the fact that she brought
it was like indirect.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't expect it. I didn't know it was gonna happen. You know, at the time, you know, I took the L. This is when Nicki was charging like $8 grand. $8 grand. My grandmother actually gave me the bread to do it. You feel me? She's like, yo, she gave me the bread for Nicki, and Polo Lee. Polo Lee was involved with it as well, but it wasn't a success. It was terrible.
What was terrible about
the event? It wasn't profitable. We did it on a Thursday. You know, I never forget. We did it on a Thursday, and not that much people. It could have been packed if it was a weekend, but that's the only time she was still there. So, you know, then I built a relationship with her and Safari at the time, and you know.
Because we definitely gonna get to the we gotta get to that. But you know, I think a lot of people want to live vicariously through this, so I want to be like thorough about you know the party. So what would be like? Do you remember like your biggest success as far as your party days?
When we used to do the White versus Missions, and then my phone parties I used to do with Reem and Vibes Up. Yeah, those used to be the phone parties when we started that. Used to be crazy.
I've seen some of the footage.
Those are the like my most profitable events. You know, those two guys, they appreciate them. Those are my daughter's golfers too. Them. It's like, it wasn't complete.
Got you. So all right, so explain to people what is a lit wifey and mission. Cause I want to go to that one because you know Rich was a part of that. Yeah. Like what was a night at like wifey and missions? What was that like for people that wasn't there?
Wifey versus missions. It was just a calm. Like that was all of ours first kind of. It wasn't like that was my first 18 over event. You know, when we started to sell liquor. That's my first time. You know, just
couldn't wait to get that bottle of rosé in your pictures, could you? Shout out to V-Dot.
That was my first time in that. But I think the best events that I ever had was when I started to incorporate like photo shoots. You know, because I used to do the thing called Get Your Name Up. You know?
I remember those.
We went up to 5, Get Your Name Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they always like
solo.
Yeah. Yo, it was tough. Matter of fact, I did have one shootout at one of my events. Everybody ran up the line after the cops get them. Everybody ran back on the line to get their place. So, after the cops got whoever was shooting.
Ooh, that sounds so Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah. That was. I did that in the Jumble as well. But those are my best events. The Get Your Name Up parties. I decided to have V-Dot take pictures of everybody. I don't know what made me think about it.
Well, people still use that one.
Yeah,
people still use.
To come and just try to take their pictures.
I think what you call it. Like you made Brooklyn about so small, bro. Like I think like you were really like a spearhead of like a movement. Like you sitting here, you talking real humble, and you're really like short with your sentences and shit like that. But people don't understand. Like you legit made history, or like in BK, like as far as like the party thing, bro.
Because most of the people I'm seeing now, like that's part like we all old now.
Yeah, we're not really old. We washed.
Most of the people that's partying now, they was partying with me then. And, they've grown with me, and they, some support what I'm doing now, and some even created what they like the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah, you said like a blueprint. Yeah.
Duplicate it. So it's like I always would want. That was like my whole thing. I always used to think of like I wanted to be a concert promoter. Something even on a bigger scale. But this is what I just look at.
You still have those ambitions?
Yeah. Something I definitely want to do. Concert promoting, especially with all the connections, because I know a lot of people
At this point,
everywhere.
yeah.
So it's like, you know, even from here and just my success in itself is just a lot of people just gravitate to me. You know, like there's a countless amount of people that can, you know, it's cool.
So
It's Big O from Big O Bundles. I just vented. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.